starts now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 10. I'm Justin Betty. Tonight, President Joe Biden announced he is calling on all states to make every adult eligible to receive a COVID-19 vaccine by May 1st. That's the big news from Mr. Biden's first nationwide primetime address since becoming president. The speech marks the one-year anniversary to the day of when much of the country instituted those lockdowns and stay-at-home orders. And it came just hours after the president officially signed that $1.9 trillion COVID relief bill, dubbed the American Rescue Plan. But Biden spent much of his speech focused less on the details and more on empathy and unity.
We're seizing this moment, and history, I believe, will record. We faced and overcame one of the toughest and darkest periods in this nation's history, darkest we've ever known. I promise you, we'll come out stronger with a renewed faith in ourselves, a renewed commitment to one another, to our communities, and to our country.
President Biden is slated to kick off a national tour touting the benefits of the latest relief bill starting next Tuesday in Pennsylvania. Meanwhile, today, Wisconsin Department of Health Service leaders announced the next group of people eligible to receive the COVID-19 vaccine in Wisconsin, likely adding about 2 million people to the eligibility list starting March 29th. Newswatch 12's Megan Mamlock has details, starting with a list of some of the conditions that will soon qualify for eligibility.
These medical conditions include cancer, heart or lung conditions, and diabetes, as well as people who are immunocompromised, overweight or obese, or have high blood pressure.
This group of people was determined by the state medical advisors, by which medical conditions make someone more vulnerable to severe illness or death. DHS also encourages grocery workers, transit workers, and utility workers to get vaccinated.
Over 10% of our population have completed their vaccine series. Over 19% have received at least one dose.
Wisconsin is still considered one of the top states in the nation for getting shots in arms.
So in Wisconsin, 1,837,890 doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered to date, with 660,589 people completing their vaccine series.
People should know that as of this week, a completed series consists of 2 doses of Pfizer or Moderna vaccine, and for those that get the Johnson & Johnson is 1 dose. People don't need to worry if they still haven't gotten the vaccine if they were in the previous eligible groups, as they will continue to be eligible and receive priority.
And nearly 65% of people 65 and older have started their vaccine series, and a third have completed their series.
You can find the whole list of medical conditions for eligibility on the dhs.wisconsin.gov website /COVID-19. Outside, Jeff, we've had this stretch of pretty warm weather, but not tomorrow.
Cooler tomorrow after high temperatures today near 50. We also had wind gusts today near 50 miles per hour. We have cooler air coming in for tomorrow with highs only in the 30s. I know. Out there right now, it's 32, even freezing in Rhinelander, 36 for Leona, 32 for Mosinee. So whatever melted today is now refreezing tonight. We'll have low temperatures in the upper teens to low 20s this evening, and the wind is finally dying down. Again, we had wind gusts near 50 earlier. That's all coming down now. However, we could see wind gusts near 20 tonight into tomorrow morning. Lots of clear skies earlier, but there's a little system. You see it right there near Duluth. That could trigger a couple light snow flurries tonight. It will not be a big deal. We'll likely stay dry through Monday. Our forecast tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies, a couple of flurries out there with low temperatures down near 19. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
All right, thanks, Jeff. The Wood County Sheriff's Office reports human remains have been found in the township of Rock. Several other groups, including the Wood County Coroner, are helping with the investigation. Sheriff's officials say they believe the remains are tied to the Zach Vasa missing person investigation, though they have not officially identified the remains. They say that investigation is ongoing. An Eau Claire County man has been arrested by the Oneida County Sheriff's Office on charges including second-degree sexual assault of a child under 16 years old. Law enforcement officials believe Aaron Curtis Schultz used a computer to entice at least one child into sexual contact. He also faces a probation violation charge. He's due for his initial appearance at the Oneida County Courthouse tomorrow afternoon. A former Minneapolis police officer charged in the George Floyd death now faces a third-degree murder charge. The judge overseeing Derek Chauvin's trial reinstated that charge today after previously dismissing it. Chauvin is the officer you've seen in the video with his knee around Floyd's neck before he died. Jury selection started Tuesday on charges of second-degree murder and manslaughter. This third-degree charge essentially gives an in-between option. St. Patrick's Day is just 1 week away, and most festivities are scheduled to start this weekend. Starting tomorrow, Three Lakes will have their March Mania shopping and dining event. Last year was their first March Mania, right before the pandemic essentially shut down the state for a little while. You can stop by anytime from Friday through Saturday night to take advantage of the spring shopping specials.
It is a downtown-focused shopping event to try to bring some traffic to all of our downtown businesses, and then there will be concessions available through Pike's Pine Isle at the Village Skate Lot. The rink is closed because it warmed up on us, which is great for other reasons, but it means it's the end of our ice skating season.
Chamber Director Colette Sorgel says 24 different businesses, from bars and restaurants to bookstores and bakeries, are all joining in on the fun. You can find more details at threelakes.com. The number of people testing positive for COVID-19 in Wisconsin continues to fall slowly. Today, DHS reports 502 new cases, bringing our rolling 7-day average down to 363. DHS also reports 14 deaths today statewide, bringing our rolling 7-day average down to 8. That's the lowest since September. In our 12-county north central Wisconsin region, DHS reports just 15 people are in the hospital with COVID-19. However, 9 of those are in the ICU. Today in Watersmeet, Michigan, just across the Wisconsin state border in the UP, there was a vaccination event where any adult was eligible to receive the COVID vaccine. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson was there and has details.
The Lac-View Dessert Casino in Watersmeet, Michigan gave away 300 doses of the Moderna coronavirus vaccine today in a first-come, first-served style clinic.
All right, 1, 2.
It was the first of its kind in the region, open to anyone over 18 from anywhere. Ben Meyer drove up from Rhinelander to take full advantage of the rare opportunity.
The truth is, I would have driven from Madison or Milwaukee to be here to get vaccinated, to take advantage of the opportunity that the tribe is giving.
Meyer got a little emotional before he received the vaccine.
As I was standing in line, I almost broke down in tears because I was so happy to have the opportunity to get the vaccine, and just so thankful to the Lac-View Désert tribe and the Lac-View Désert Health Center to provide this opportunity to the general public.
Meyer is one of hundreds to receive the vaccine at the casino today, thanks in part to Dr. Daniel Hadley, who helped coordinate the event. Dr. Hadley said the tribe was allocated doses from the Indian Health Service and started vaccinating its members early, so that now all tribal members and essential workers have been vaccinated.
We've been able to work through those groups of people and get to a point where we're able to offer the vaccine to the general public.
And this is just the first event. There will likely be 2 more vaccination clinics coming up, but the details have not officially been announced.
We're just thankful to be a part of what hopefully is a solution and a return to a more normal way of life.
At the same time, Meyer was happy to play his part in hopes of slowing the spread of the virus.
The only way that I see that our region and our state and our country is going to get through a pandemic like this is for a huge number of people to get vaccinated and for a huge number of people to take advantage of opportunities like this.
Now, for the people who did get the vaccine today, they'll be back in the same spot in about 4 weeks to get their second round of the vaccine. But for now, reporting in Watersmeet, Morgan Johnson, Newswatch 12.
Well, as the weather starts to warm up, some folks will have to start worrying about allergies. We have some tips, though, from local experts to help ease your pain in just a few minutes. But first, Jeff's in with your full forecast. You're watching Newswatch 12. We're proud to serve St. Germain and folks all across the North Woods of Wisconsin.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Play your way. Dine your way. stay your way. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. Win your way.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about families coming together. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
My wife had a tough week at work and she needed a break. I stopped by Quick Trip and they say, I want to surprise my wife with a special dinner. And the Quick Trip lady was like, our take-home meals are freshly made and absolutely delicious. I recommend the fettuccine Alfredo with chicken. And I'm like, sign me up. Upon arriving home, my wife says, wow, what's the occasion? And I'm like, just you. And she's like, looks like someone's getting dessert. Bless you, Quick Trip.
Quick Trip, we got you covered.
Step 1, build a new breed. Make it an SUV. Send it off-road. Send it to Baja. Then evolve, enhance, expand. Make it capable, smart, human. And then make more. Because the only way to predict the future is to build it. And the only way to build it is Ford Proud. Choose FlexBuy and get a 2020 Escape with 0% financing for 66 months. Plus $3,500 cash back. Only at your local Ford dealer.
As you can imagine, our snowpack took a hit yesterday and today with the rain last night. Almost a half-inch rain here at the station, down to 3 inches in Rhinelander, 8 in Duluth, 0 in Madison, 0 Green Bay. Retreating quickly now with temperatures tomorrow back up in the 30s, and then 50s are back in the forecast for us on Saturday, which is where we were today. 51 in Rhinelander, 50 for Antigo, 57 for Wetpacka. A very nice day, warm day for us today, but windy. We had wind gusts near 51 miles per hour this morning. That did cause some problems with power across the Northwoods this morning. Okay, here are the averages. 35 is the average high, 15 now is the average low, 34 below. This is what the atmosphere can do this time of year. We're not going to do it, though, back in 1948, and the sun set at 5:59 in the afternoon. Okay, so out there now, everything melted today and then refroze out there now at 32 in Rhinelander. Still 32 in Mosinee, 35 with Wetpacka. We'll have lows tonight in the teens, upper teens to low 20s, as we have a little wave coming our way that could produce a couple light snow flurries this evening. But overall, the cold air is going to win out for tomorrow, with high temperatures back in the low to mid 30s, and then warmer air is going to surge in for Saturday. If you have plans Saturday outside, we're talking lots of sunshine, kind of a gusty south wind with temperatures in the 50s again on Saturday. But we cool off a bit again on Sunday, 44, 41 for Monday, and hang out kind of in the 40s, even a few upper 30s there next Thursday. But again, it's kind of a long ways off. And then there's rain in the forecast for us on Monday, probably mixed with some snow at night as temperatures drop below freezing. Okay, the wind is finally dying down. Again, we had wind gusts near 50 earlier today. Right now, sustained out of the west around 10 miles per hour. You're going to feel this tonight and then through the day tomorrow as well. It won't go calm anytime soon, but still, it'll be a lot less gusty than it was this morning with those wind gusts near 50. And here's that trend kind of going forward. Wind gusts near 20 tonight into tomorrow before it kind of dies down tomorrow evening into early parts of Saturday morning. Okay, so here we go. Today, early this morning, we had lots of drizzle and kind of flurries out there, but then the sun came out all the rest of the day with the sunset there near 6 p.m. or so. And then tomorrow, lots of sunshine is back in the forecast again. But remember, it's going to be a bit cooler tomorrow. But here's the thing. We got a little disturbance right there near Duluth over Lake Superior right now. It's going to increase our cloud cover tonight. That could trigger a couple light snow flurries. It won't be a big deal. The bigger story is going to be that system right there. That's the one that's going to make national news tomorrow because they're going to travel near Denver tomorrow and Saturday and bring them 2 to 4 feet of snow in Denver tomorrow and Saturday. And then work up our direction with probably some rain showers on Monday. It won't be a big deal for us, though. The overall pattern is a pretty quiet one across our neck of the woods. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies to mostly cloudy skies for a couple hours. and there will be a couple snow flurries in there. Lows down near 20 or so, and breezy as well with that west wind gusting near 20. For tomorrow, it's Friday. All right, so lots of sunshine, but still a bit breezy. Highs near 34, so that's a change you're going to feel tomorrow with a northwest breeze 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows our quiet stretch of weather continues. Time change on Sunday, high of 44. Rain chances now on Monday with a high of 41. And there's St. Patrick's Day, 46 on the cloudy skies this year. Justin?
Thanks, Jeff. While many of us are excited for the warmer weather, many others are dreading the allergies that come with spring. Newswatch 12's Andrew Kiekefer spoke with a local allergy expert to get some tips.
Early spring is when I see some of the worst allergies.
You may start to hear a lot of as allergy season looms around the corner.
Allergy season's always hard to predict.
However, weather trends can provide some clues.
The length of the growing season, rainfall, wind, erratic weather. Those 4 factors are really somewhat predictable of how the season's going to go.
Hints of spring temperatures allow for allergens to get a head start.
On those warm days, the tree pollen will really blast out a lot of pollen, and that makes it really tough for allergy sufferers. So they'll feel stuffy nose, runny nose, itchy eyes, sneezing.
Peak season is still weeks away.
When we're looking at the allergy season in our neck of the woods, really we're looking at tree pollen season, which starts early April, and that'll typically go toward the end of June.
With spring quickly approaching, there are several steps you can take to get ahead of allergy season.
If you're having a lot of allergy symptoms, the best treatment, of course, is avoidance, but over-the-counter medications, including antihistamines and nasal sprays, will help. But if those don't help, then usually an allergist, immunologist will help identify the pollen or the allergen, and sometimes you can utilize allergy immunotherapy or allergy injections to help treat that.
From Wausau, Andrew Kiekefer, Newswatch 12.
Some high school hoop standouts earned all-state recognition this week. We'll introduce you to one Phillips star and show you what he has to say about his team's season after the break.
There are never enough hours in the day. I'm always making trade-offs, sacrifices. But I'll keep going. Even when it feels like there's no way I can do it all, I won't give up. I'm doing this for me and for them. We're doing this together. North Central Technical College's virtual college, flexible learning, because our time is precious.
The following was performed by everyday writers like you. Please try it home. Matt's a straight ripper.
I heard the turbo and I was just giggling under my helmet.
Look at that.
I look like a pro. Woohoo!
Dude, I love that
thing. See your local Northern Wisconsin and UP Ski-Doo dealers.
Your Newswatch 12 Ski and Board Report starts now. Brought to you by Sure Dry Basement Systems.
Coming up on your Friday, we'll meet our furry friend of the week from the Forest County Humane Society.
And we're entering a brief dry stretch, Peter, with temperatures that'll be kind of all over the place, maybe more 50s back in the forecast. More when you tune in for your Friday edition of the show.
Sports Watch 12 starts now.
Some schools excel at certain sports, but I'm not sure many saw as much success in basketball that Phillips did. Last week, girls star Jada Egebrecht was named to the All-State list, and now she has a counterpart. On the boys' side, Tabor Fawley earned All-State honorable mention for his past season. Fawley led the Loggers in scoring and took them to the regional finals. And after a huge season for both the boys and girls teams, he's hoping that Phillips can set the foundation for the future of the program.
It's definitely something for the younger kids that do look up to us around such a small area that it's possible. It's possible to go get honorable mentions. You can chase the dreams that you want to chase. All that's standing between it is yourself.
He's now hoping that the school's run on the hardwood will inspire future players to keep building the culture.
The younger guys, they want to get that taste of, being successful. They want to make sure that the people below them, we've grown such a good base where they want to make sure that we're all supported on the same level.
The boys team reached the regional final this past winter. That's the best season in Fawley's 4-year career. People often talk about home court advantages in basketball, and luckily for the Bucks, they've got one of the best records at home in the past few seasons. And now the Pfizer Forum will get even louder. On Thursday, the team announced that fan capacity will be increased for their game on March 20th. The team has been allowing fans for about a month, but now there will be roughly 3,280 Bucks supporters in the seats. That's slightly below double the number of people allowed currently. And speaking of the Bucks, they're back from the All-Star break hosting the New York Knicks, and it was a great start for the Bucks in this one. In transition, Dante DiVincenzo, Chris Middleton, the one-handed flush, and Milwaukee is up by 8. They kept their foot on the gas. In the second quarter, DJ Augustine leads it for Giannis. Get out of the way. The slam and the foul. Bucks are ahead by 10. Final minute of the half now. Augustine, a great pump fake, steps up and bangs the 3. Milwaukee starts the second half of the season in the win column, 134-101, the final. The first pitch of opening day keeps inching closer. We're 3 weeks away from Milwaukee's opener against the Twins, but they've still got some business to take care of in the desert. Brewers and Royals hitting the diamond, and look at Garrett Mitchell getting some snacks from Orlando Arcia. Casey would strike in the second inning, though. Ryan McBroom sends this one deep to left field. Christian Yelich can't find it in the sun. It falls, and that ends up as an RBI triple, giving the Royals a 1-0 lead. Bottom half of the inning, though, we've got pineapple on the menu. Manny Pena with a solo homer to center field. That cuts the deficit in half, but they wouldn't get much closer. Third inning, and Salvador Perez sends this ball to the moon. A 2-run bomb, and the Royals get the win 4-2. When you take time to book your next vacation, forget the amusement park. This year's Wisconsin basketball highlights will do the trick. It's been a roller coaster of a season for the Badgers, but they still have a chance to boost their resume in the Big Ten tournament. Opening game for Wisconsin, they took on Penn State. It got real tight at the end, but they got it done, 75-74, the final. And where the men's basketball team struggled, the Badger hockey team shined. Wisconsin captured a regular season Big Ten title over the weekend, and now they're up for some more hardware. Former Spash player Cole Caulfield was named one of 3 finalists for Conference Player of the Year. He led the entire country in scoring. Meanwhile, his coach, Tony Granato, is up for Coach of the Year, and defenseman Ty Emberson is a finalist for an individual award as well. That's it for sports. Justin, back to you.
Thanks, Nate. Many sports were impacted by COVID-19 over the last year, as was hunting season. We'll show you how 2 local groups are teaming up to give kids some more hands-on experience after the break.
Here's your Newswatch 12 Snowmobile Trail Report, brought to you by your local Northern Wisconsin and Upper Peninsula Ski-Doo dealers.
Is your basement broken? Is your crawl space a disaster? Is the concrete around your house sinking or uneven? If the answer is yes, call SureDry. Serving all of Northeast and Central Wisconsin, we offer permanent professional solutions to these kinds of problems. More than 25,000 satisfied customers since 1994. We've probably fixed your neighbor's basement, crawl space, or concrete, and we'd love to fix yours too. Call SureDry today.
Whether it's for work or play, you want a truck that'll get the job done right. We have them all. Half-ton trucks, Power Strokes, Cummins, Duramax, SUVs, over 800 to choose from. Know that all Lenz trucks are fully inspected, certified clean, can be purchased online, and can be delivered right to your door. It's our way of saying thanks to our past and future customers for the last 35 years. Go now to lenztruck.com.
Lenz Truck. That's not bacon, it's sausage.
Whoa.
Behold, Johnsonville sausage strips. Sausage that looks and cooks like bacon. It's a meaty miracle. Find them in the bacon section, even though they're sausage.
Update your home's lighting today at Menards and choose from more than 7,000 interior lights. Recessed lighting will brighten up any room, and they're energy efficient. Dimming options let you find the perfect amount of lighting for whatever mood you're in. Update your home's lighting today and save with 11% off all of it. Find your style with Patriot Lighting. View all of our lighting options right now on Menards.com.
Save big money at Menards.
How to change the way you pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Right now, get the cheeseburger pizza for just $12. Papa Murphy's.
For the last 20 or so years, the Oneida County Sheriff's Office and the Rhinelander School District have teamed up to teach kids about hunting safety. Last year, COVID-19 forced them to move that work online, but they're hoping to change that soon. Newswatch 12's Georgina Fernandez reports.
With handling a firearm comes more responsibility from the students, from the new hunters.
For the last 20 years, class has been in session for young hunters in the North Woods through the Oneida County Sheriff Department and Rhinelander School District hunting safety course. This past hunting season, the DNR canceled hundreds of hunting safety courses due to a lack of staff brought by the pandemic, replacing their in-person classes with an online curriculum. But the program lacked one thing: hands-on experience with firearms.
This is a little more critical because they have the opportunity to handle a firearm. With handling a firearm comes more responsibility.
Now through the course offered by the school district, local students will have the time to experiment with a range of firearms.
And each kid gets a chance to handle the firearms, the different types of actions, and different styles of firearms so that they get comfortable with whatever they might use, handed down from their parents, grandparents.
Deputy Sheriff Michael Barron taught the course for 5 years before the pandemic. He says that hands-on experience is priceless.
And we're really hoping to pass on the good handling characteristics, safe handling, to them so that we don't have to respond to any of the incidents.
And honing in on the importance of gun safety early on can be the difference between a simple mistake and a tragedy.
We're trying to mitigate those risks by teaching those good handling skills and having those hands-on portion at the end of each class to really drive home those safety characteristics that this course teaches.
That's Georgina Fernandez reporting. You can sign up for the classes on the Rhinelander School District Community Education page. Space is limited. We'll be right back.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Northwoods Furniture, Eagle River.
So much time at home. I need new furniture.
Dylan, it's Slumberland's Build Your Room sale. Look what you can get for just $20, $30, or $40 a month. How about a dining room for just $20 a month?
I'm more of a pizza in front of the TV kind of guy. Recliners. I've always wanted a couple of those.
How about two of these for just $30 a month when you spend $1,800 and pay no interest for 5 years?
Well, hello, Slumberland.
Hi, I'm Joe. I'm from Alpaca. I came to see Dr. Scher because I was having severe lower back pain. It was so bad that I could only walk about 20 feet without having to sit down again. After seeing Dr. Scher, I have absolutely no pain. Can't thank him and his staff enough. How do you thank somebody for giving your life back?
Are you suffering with back or neck pain and considering the possibility of surgery? At the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau, we incorporate the latest technologies, including high-intensity laser therapy that provides the highest success rates in helping people just like you avoid back and neck surgery. With our treatments, there are no drugs and no surgery. just relief. Call today for a free spinal disc severity consultation and see if our treatments are right for you. Call 715-203-4392 or visit us at spinalaid.com. Start living your life pain-free.
Get new replacement windows and big savings during Renewal by Andersen's 31-day sale. Don't waste another minute dealing with your difficult, inefficient windows. Instead, call for a free window diagnosis and see how Renewal by Andersen can help add more comfort to your home at an affordable price. Our exclusive, low-maintenance fibrous composite material is twice as strong as vinyl, and it won't warp or bow like vinyl does. Call this number now because this fantastic offer and special financing ends soon. Call today.
Welcome to the show. I am Ellen DeGeneres. You will be my virtual audience. Somebody cough. I heard a cough.
Every day, Hollywood's biggest stars and your favorite games.
I wouldn't have missed it for the world.
Ellen's season 18 is so big.
That's not as big as I thought that would be.
Ellen, weekdays at 3 p.m.
Hi, I'm Justin with Miracle of Wausau. If you're struggling to hear your favorite news or entertainment shows, stop in and see me for a free hearing test.
Our snowpack took a hit yesterday. We'll slow that melt tomorrow, though, with high temperatures back in the low 30s and followed by a big heat wave on Saturday, back up in the 50s. But for now, we're right at freezing, so we stop the melt for now. But again, we'll have low temperatures down in the teens tonight, meaning whatever is melting out there now will likely refreeze tonight. And we could see a couple light snow flurries with this system here. It will not be a big deal at all. The overall trend is a dry one until Monday with some rain showers through the afternoon. And then we get cooler again later on next week once again.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 10. The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon is next. Have a great night.